The Case of the Big Cheese. The rain came down in sheets, washing the neon signs across my office window like cheap paint. In this city, the sun was just a rumor. I'm Jack Scritch, a private eye. I find things, usually trouble. The door opened, and she slinked in, a shadow wrapped in silk. A black cat with eyes the color of emeralds and trouble. "I need you to find someone," she purred, her voice like smoke and honey. "Someone important. They call him the Big Cheese." She slid a fat envelope across my desk. "He's vanished." The Big Cheese wasn't just a wheel of cheddar. He was the kingpin of the city's dairy racket. This case already smelled sour. My first stop was the alley behind the Gilded Gouda, the last place the Big Cheese was seen. The air was thick with the smell of wet garbage and broken dreams. I found a clue, a single, long squirrel whisker caught on a splintered crate. Not much, but in this city, you take what you can get. The whisker led me to the Nut House, a jazz club where the high rollers played and the secrets were cheaper than the peanuts. The place was run by a squirrel named Sammy Twitch Taylor, a character so shady he cast a shadow in the dark. The air was a haze of smoke and saxophone sorrow. I found Sammy in the back, counting his acorns. He got nervous when I showed him the whisker. "Never seen it," he chattered, his tail twitching like a lie detector. "The Big Cheese, he ain't been round." His eyes darted towards a heavy, locked door. He was hiding something. I pushed past him towards the door. That's when he bolted. Sammy was fast, scrambling over tables and patrons. He shot out the back door and into the labyrinth of the city's underbelly. The chase was on. We scrambled over fire escapes and slid down drain pipes slick with rain. The city was a concrete jungle, and Sammy knew all the shortcuts. But I'm a raccoon. I know my way around the dark corners and the forgotten paths. I finally cornered him at the docks, where the fog rolled in thick off the water. "All right, Twitch, spill it." I growled, panting, he confessed. The Big Cheese wasn't missing. He was being held captive, a pawn in a bigger game to take over the dairy racket. A voice like silk cut through the fog. "Thank you for finding my loose end, Detective." It was Miss Sable, stepping out of the shadows. She'd played me from the start. She didn't want the Big Cheese found. She wanted his operation. "The Big Cheese is in that warehouse," she purred. "A shame you won't be leaving." But she underestimated a raccoon. I tipped over a stack of fish barrels, and in the chaos, the harbor patrol showed up, alerted by a call I'd made earlier. The dame was caught, the cheese was freed, and I was left with a fat envelope and the bitter taste of a double cross. Just another night in the city where the shadows have secrets.